Dave Campbell's Texas Football Online Series, Double Coverage, where we discuss Texas's top players and teams. I'm your host, Courtney Schellin, and in today's segment, we're going to look at some of the top games this weekend in Texas football. Coming off a 49-42 loss to Alabama, Texas A&M will be fired up and out for blood when they play SMU in College Station Saturday night. With both SMU's and Texas A&M's quarterbacks being former DCTF Texas High School Players of the Year, Garrett Gilbert and Johnny Manziel will likely be each team's key factors in the game. Manziel currently ranks 10th in the nation in pass yards this season with 984 yards, while Gilbert leads the Mustangs in pass and rush yards with a total of 787 yards. SMU will be coming off a bye week, likely giving the team more time to prep for the game. But with linebacker Randall Joyner still injured, the Mustangs will need every asset they can get in order to keep up with the Aggies' high-paced offense. Also coming off a bye week, the Baylor Bears will host the Louisiana Monroe Warhawks Saturday night in a matchup that has only occurred once in history, when the Bears won last year 47-42 in Monroe. Baylor wide receiver Tevin Reese and Heisman hopeful Lake Seastrunk are proving to be key assets in the Bears lineup this season, with Seastrunk racking up 261 rush yards and 5 touchdowns, while Reese has 9 receptions for 227 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both players for the Bears will be key this weekend in order to take the win over the Warhawks for the second time. After its 20-10 win over TCU last week, Texas Tech will likely feel as if they can take on the world this weekend, as they go head-to-head with another Texas team, the Texas State Bobcats. Despite having a solid lineup, including running back Robert Lowe and defensive end Jordan Norfleet, the Bobcats will likely have their hands full this weekend against Tech. With tight end Chase Amaro and wide receiver Eric Ward leading the offense, the Red Raiders should pull through the game with ease. Also playing this weekend, the Texas Longhorns will face off with the Kansas State Wildcats Saturday night. Kansas State comes off a win over Massachusetts last weekend, while the Longhorns come off a loss to Ole Miss. With the Longhorns' defense still under construction, the Longhorns will need a strategic plan to pull off the win over the Wildcats, especially with starting quarterback David Ash still not entirely healthy. Rivalries will be heating up in Texas high school football as well, as the number 3 ranked DeSoto Eagles go head-to-head with the number 8 ranked Cedar Hill Longhorns in the District 7 5A game. With both teams bringing back DCTF preseason MVP starters, it's safe to say this game will be one for the books. Arguably offering the toughest defense in the area, Cedar Hill brings back DCTF preseason defensive MVP Xavier Washington, who had 81 tackles and 15 sacks last season, along with linebacker Dovian Dillard, a hard-nosed player and captain for the Longhorns. With one of the quickest quarterbacks in the Metroplex, DeSoto stays right up with Cedar Hill in talent, bringing back DCTF preseason offensive MVP Desmond White, who dominated last season with just under 5,000 total yards and 46 touchdowns. Down in Hill Country, the 5A game between number 12 ranked Austin Westlake and number 4 ranked Cibolo Steel should heat up fast with both teams' high-paced offenses. Westlake quarterback Jordan Seaver and wide receiver Patrick Elliott will likely lead the Chaparral's offense, while running back Justin Stockton and tight end Matt Moen should lead the Knights' run game. As for the Panhandle rivalry game between Amarillo and Wolfforth Friendship, expect to see an abundance of talent on the offensive line from both teams. The Tigers bring back offensive lineman Matthew Robinson and Travis Raspberry, while the Sandys bring back juniors Tate Stavenhagen and Ty Bustos to the offensive line. Overall, from college to high school, this weekend in Texas football is not one you will want to miss. Thanks for watching today's segment of Double Coverage. Be sure to catch Fox Football Friday, powered by DCTF, 7 to 11 p.m. Friday night on Fox Sports Southwest with Dave Campbell's Greg Tepper. And be sure to tune in for next week's segment of Double Coverage. For Double Coverage, I'm Courtney Schellin.